All right, well, we weren't recording, but there are a bunch of campers over here. We stopped to change our air pressure. I put 7 pounds and it was just too low. For me, it felt too low. So we pumped it back up to 9, put Ken's back up at 9, but a couple of riders came over from this group over here, and they're actually this volunteer group called Stewards of the Sequoias. We met the organizer, Chris.
Yeah.
Yep. He was really pleased when he saw that we were running these trials tires up here.
Yeah.
They're good for the trails. They don't tear the trails up like the Navis do. So, all right. just want to show you, on Google Earth I marked this spot.
This spot right here.
And I called it the point of 3 trails.
Oh, okay.
Because you got that one. I think that takes us off on the one we used to always take. That one. And then there's another one that goes off to the right. And I don't know, it might be right here or it might be up a little further.
Okay.
If it is, it's just up a short way.
Yeah.
But remember this hill, this barren area here, and I'll send you that bookmark on Google Earth.
Okay, thank you.
I'll send it to you
Check
through
it out.
the email.
Double click on
Yeah, have Google Earth open and double click on it, and I think it just goes right over to
it.
Google
So
Earth.
have a split screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I got you. I can do that.
So here, you always have to remember that this takes you off in 2 different trails. They don't just go and then meet back up. This one takes you off the one that we're more familiar with.
Yeah.
This one takes we over to that one that last time we were at the top. It was pretty tight and twisty, and we were going down, and you said, "Oh, you know, I'm kind of sick."
I remember that. Yeah.
That's this one.
Yeah.
And but that's also the one that we had gone the other direction where the tree roots were.
Oh yeah, so we got to take this one right here to get back down to the...
If you want to go that same one, or we could go this way.
Oh.
And but remember, that was kind of a technical. Then it was kind of steep downhill.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go this way because of my ankle.
I was kind of thinking about going off on one of these ones that goes to the right for a little while.
Okay.
And see where it goes.
Okay.
So I don't know if it's this one or up a little bit further, but I want to take it for, you know, a short distance and see where it goes.
All right.
Because right up here is where the St. John's Ridge and that ridge of mountains that goes across Kelso Valley. So St. John Ridge goes this way. So this is where, right at like the point of the L or the point of the T. I'm thinking the other one might kind of go off in the direction to stay along the ridge line in that direction instead of going that way.
Yeah. Maybe if you take this one, it goes off to the right. That's the one where if you decided to go down St. John's Ridge, you wouldn't have to go back over all those ridges.
Right.
Or if you take this one out, maybe go straight down.
Yeah. Like there's some old metal over here.
Oh yeah, bed spring.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Some sort of a building was here, I guess.
Yep. Right.
Yeah. Yeah, look at all the...
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
All the, like,
It's
driftwood
been really
over here.
friggin' old.
Yeah.
Wow, we stopped right in front of somebody's old cabin.
Yeah. I think...